Hi ladies and gents, this is Linda Chic 777 and today I'm coming at you with just a small share. Recently I was doing a search here on YouTube for shabby chic Christmas ornaments and I came across a video of the channel, and I believe it's called Art, Song, and Soul, and I will link the video that I watched down below. The ornaments were so cute and shabby and looked so easy to do. I basically just kind of scrap lifted her shapes and one of her designs and I just went with it. So thank you so much. I'm new to her channel, so I can't quite remember her name, but thank you for the inspiration and allowing me to create some of my own. So I'm going to move my sign out of the way and show you what she helped me to come up with. I did her shapes and then I added some more of my own shapes, of course. So let me move this out of the way. The first thing she showed, and which I quickly recreated, was this cute Christmas tree ornament. All of these, all the ornaments except one are all like puffy. I sewed, put batting in the center of them and sewed them together and made them like puffy little pillows. And this particular tree shape, I added a sheer kind of embroidery lacy fabric on top. And then she had added these kind of multifaceted little gems to the front. They were so multifaceted, they looked, multicolored almost. But all I had was clear. But I loved how she did that. So thank you so much, because I just had to do that on these. There was no way around not doing it. It was a super cute idea. And then what I did is I sewed in, I used twine for the loop, and I just sewed it in so it was really stable, because I'm going to sell these at the Christmas Craft Bazaar coming up. And then I made a little bow out of twine, and then I added these cute little flowers. The petals are kind of heart-shaped, and these are from Archana's shop, craftycity.com. She has like a little Facebook group and Secret Garden, and she has wonderful deals on flowers there if you're on Facebook and want to ask to join her group or whatever. But anyway, so that's where these cute little flowers came from, and I made 4 of these. They're all the same, so really stinking cute. So 4 of each of the ornaments. So there are those cute little trees. And then she had these cute little, she made little round ones, little round ornaments, and I used a 3-inch circle punch. I believe that's what she said that she did, was about 3 inches. And I used a circle punch for the shape and then just traced around it. But in I like 3 inches, but I almost wonder if I would have liked 4 inches, maybe a little bit bigger. But anyway, and so on the front of it, kind of similar to her design, I added a cute shabby chic flower here, and it was from Gisela's shop. It's not open right now, Lavish Laces, but or actually it might be because she's doing like a D-stash, but not as like a regular store right now. Anyway, but cute little shabby chic flower here. And then these little doily looking things are from Prima. It's the Prima doilies. Let me grab it and show you. They actually look like this. But then what I did is I just cut off this outer scallop edge there, this outer little ring here to make them look like that and be a little bit shorter, because otherwise it would have been too big. You couldn't really see the shabby chic flower behind it. And then I added the little gems around the center. I think she did that on her video, on hers too. And then I added a little flat back pearl in the center here. And then I added there we go, easier to see, like a little ring of these cute little pearl sprays. And I used 2 different kinds of pearl sprays. Let me show you that. And these came from my cousin, Laurie, who is More Art from the Heart here on YouTube. Don't know if they're still in stock in her store, but she does have a store. And I will put that link down below. But I got these from her shop, and there's these long sprays here. And they are really long, which I love. Nice long ones. And so what I did, is just kind of, well, it's hard to see, but, made them into little circles like that and hot glued them. And then she had these really long ones, bunches of them. And yeah, you can see really long probably, I mean, 14, 16 inches. And I use these and basically just, you know, into circles like that and hot glued them. Anyway, so I will have her link to her store down below. Whether or not she has these still in stock, I don't know, but she's got other great things in her shop, of course, if you're looking for anything in particular. So anyway, that's what I did there. I used her little pearl sprays there. And then on this one, I used some sheer ribbon and I sewed it into the ornament so it's nice and stable. Then I made a little bow on the front and added a little wild orchid craft flower. Okay, I know, right? Super cute. And like I said, made 4 of everything. So there are 4 of those. Okay, and then the other shape that she showed was these cute birds, and I just love them. And she freehanded it, so that's what I did. I freehanded a little bird. You can see it's probably almost the size of my hand. Just freehand drew it, and I used kind of this felt stuff. Is that felt? Yeah, felt for the outside of these, and I used this real beautiful embroidered sheer lace on top. Okay, sewed in a little sheer ribbon for the holder, and then I added a little feather here on for like part of the tail, and then again I wound up some of those little pearl sprays. Okay, and then I had these big that I got from Joann's. They're flowers. You can see there, they're great big flower shapes. You buy them by the yard at Joann's. And then again, one of those little prima doilies. And then I added a little wooden heart here. And then I made it just a tiny little bow out of the tiniest little twine. And then I added a little wild orchid craft flower. And then for the eye, added a little flat back pearl. Some of these ideas, like for the eye, the gal video I watched, she used a flat back pearl. She had a heart, but I think it, you know, it wasn't wooden. So yeah, I pulled some of her ideas. Not ashamed to say it. They were fun. And again, thank you so much. I really enjoyed making these. But I love how I kind of added like a feather on there and these cute pearl sprays. So made 4 of those, and I think those were all the same. I know, super cute. Okay, and then these other ones were my own design. She so inspired me, so I came up with a heart shape. Just freehand drew it. Again, it's nice puffy pillow, sewed in the little stem so it's stable. Added that real beautiful lacy embroidered thing on the top, fabric, lacy fabric. So it just gives it like a romantic look. Again, added the little pearl sprays from Laurie's store. I made my own little butterfly. This is like a flower trim that you can buy from Joann. So I cut it up and made it into wings. Added a little feather in the center. Kind of dark in here, isn't it? Added some little gems, a little wild orchid craft flower, and I also got these from Wild Orchid Craft, which are stamen for the little antenna. And then underneath, I just had some crocheted trim that I cut up into pieces, laid it on top to kind of give it a nice romantic look. So I made 4 of those, 2 of them with that, with this real beautiful embroidered lacy on top. And then 1 with just a plain like regular lace. Okay, so it's just kind of a tone-on-tone white color. And then this one is a different kind of lace, but you can just see it almost looks like a tulle lace. And it's again another just tone-on-tone color. Okay, and then the next ones I made are these cute little mittens. I love these mittens. I think they're one of my favorites as well. Just super cute. I added a little top. 2 of them are dark brown using felt to add like, you know, the little cuff. And then 2 of them are like a light brown. And these ones, I will have to say, were a pain in my derriere to sew, trying to sew on the cuff on top of this while being pillowed, you know, stuffed. It was kind of a fun little treat to sew these, but I think they came out cute. Again, sewed in the little sheer ribbon at the top. And then both of these have kind of the same design. I use a little crocheted trim that I got from Joann's on top of the cuff. And then I use some white colored twine, made a little bow and a little flat back pearl. And then I had this little tiny doily was gifted to me by Letty. Thank you, Letty. It looks like a snowflake. I love it. And then this little tiny doily I found this real big like table runner, and it's got big and little tiny doilies on it that I just continually cut apart, and that's what this came from. And then I added a little Wild Orchid Craft flower there. So that's both of these. And then the other two, what I did is, like on the heart, see, you can see it better now. It's this piece of kind of scallop trim that I cut off of this other like table runner type thing that I have. So it's kind of got a nice little shape to it, and then added a tiny little, like on the other one, little doily and a flower there. And again, some white twine, a little pearl. And in this one, I ran out of the white twine, but I had those, these are those strings that come on the shipping tags that you can buy, so I just did two of them together. Kind of give it a little more oomph. So, you know, we've got one like that kind of style, and then one like that kind of style. I know, I love the cute little mittens. And then these last ones, last year at a garage sale, I found it's like 20 of them, little crocheted hats for $1. And I'm trying to think of anything I can think, I couldn't pass that up. Anything I can think of to use up these little hats, so I made them into ornaments. So I used this fabric stiffener that I bought from Walmart, I believe it was, glue string, and stiffened them up. Okay, and then I added like just a normal little ribbon, you can get it like Walmart, and added these cute little heart-shaped flat back pearls, what I'm trying to say, that I got from Natasha Scrapbook Corner. She gifted these to me. Thank you, Natasha. And then on the front, what I did is I had this cute trim that Letty gifted me. And I was trying to see if I could see. Oh, here it is. I cut it up when I used it. And thank you, Letty, again. It's this beautiful trim, not cute trim. And I cut these out individually. And I used 3 per each hat. So I kind of just overlapped them on the bottom. And then I had this real pretty little flower trim. I don't know where I got it. It's like super old looking. Right here. I've got a couple different styles. This style and this style. But this one is the one, and I just cut them up individually. And laid 4 of them up around this part of the little brim. And then I added some cute little Wild Orchid Craft pink and green leaves. And again, added some of those pearl sprays from Laurie's store. And then I added, each of them have different color flowers, a big one and 2 little ones, and a little nylon butterfly there. And then I added a little twine bow at the bottom. So there's this one. This is kind of an aqua and pink. And this one is kind of, it looks pink, but it's more like a kind of a peachy pink color. All the same design, just different color little flowers. Peachy pink. And this one's like a pinks and browns, and a little brown butterfly there. My lighting's not real good. That's what it is. I don't have both my lamps hooked up here tonight. Sorry, guys. I usually have 2 lamps, one coming from each direction. I've just got one over here on my left, so it might be a little hard to see. Anyway, and this one is all pinks, and all the flowers are Wild Orchid Craft flowers. So anyway, there are all my cute little shabby chic ornaments. I hope they sell at the craft bazaar, but you know, if not, darn it, I'll have to put some on my own tree. But these were super cute, fun to make. Thank you, everybody that has, you know, given me things, or I bought from your store or whatever to help make all these cute little items. And thank you to the new channel, the little gal that, you know, showed these on her channel. Like I said, I'll have the links down below. I thank everybody for sharing your time with me, and I'll talk with you again soon. Bye.